Hey good people, welcome to another day of sipping and soaping with me. And if you don't know me, I'm Shonda, owner of Hello Sudz. So I just want to let you all know, hold on, let me take a sip. This is some good water. I'm going to take a few sips and I'm going to sit this down, then I'm going to tell you what I got to say. Okay, so I've been really doing a lot of soaping lately, like a lot. And I have been able to discover some of my favorite things to do and some of my not so favorite things to do when it comes to soaping. You know, like you got your favorite things to do when it comes to doing stuff around the house. I personally love to wash dishes. This is going to interfere with some of my soaping things that I don't like to do. But I love to wash dishes, like regular dishes. And I love to vacuum. I hate doing laundry and I hate going to the grocery store. And forgive me for using that four-letter word. I will change my vocabulary. But something that I do not enjoy in soaping is lining the soap mold. I don't like it. I try to get my husband to do it for me. He's really good at it, but I can't always get him to do it. So I have to line the soap mold. So what I'm about to do is show you me lining the soap mold without being all cranky and groggy and upset, and I'm gonna do it in a very high vibrational happy place. Okay, so here we go, and maybe you'll see why I don't like to line the soap mold, and if you can come up with something that can help me get past this, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, here we go. Alright, here I go. Sipping and soaping, we sipping and soaping. Hey, sipping and soaping, we sipping and soaping. Okay, I hope y'all can see this good. This is my soap mold. It's rather long. My husband made it for me. It makes big loads of soap. Oh, you see some soap spilled in there. That's because I had to line it myself. But anyway, I have gotten better. We're going to get that taken care of eventually. So what I do is I take my parchment paper. I tend to like this better. And I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to try to put this where you can see what I'm doing exactly. And I want it to be a little bit longer than the actual soap mold. So I'm going to tear this off and then I'll let you see how long I got it. Hold on. Okay. So, I'm going to let you see. You see how it comes off the end here? Comes off the end. You see the mold's here, the paper's here. Okay. So now I am going to line this. I tried to come up with a way that worked well for me. My husband, he told me to, because he's the master of this. So, but anyway, he told me to crease it down so the creases will show and all of that. Well, I tried that. I can do it, but it don't work that well for me. So what I do is I take a Sharpie. And where I would crease, I'm just going to take this Sharpie. I'm going to hold my paper in place so it don't move. I'm going to take this Sharpie And I'm going to go down where I would crease it with my fingernail. And I'm going to actually make the mark of where the mole is with this Sharpie. Okay. And then holding the paper, I'm going to come and do it on the other side. Keeping the paper very steady and still. I don't want it to move around on me to mess up my line. And if you get off a little bit, that's okay. It's gonna happen. Just focus on staying on that crease of the mold. And that's what I'm doing. Staying mainly on the crease of the mold, but it's gonna work. And then you do the ends, because you got to have the ends. And then you do the other end. Mind you holding the paper steady in place. Okay, so we can put the Sharpie away. Bye-bye Sharpie. Then we're gonna take this, we're gonna put the mold to the side now, because we got what we need as far as the lines for the mold. And let's see if I can make it where you all can see me at a better, see what's going on a little bit better. Okay, so where I drew my line is where I'm going to actually fold. So my first line, I see it here. I'm going to fold on it. Folding on the line. And we're going to go all the way down on our line that we drew. Staying on that line right there. On this type of paper, you can, I use green, but I'm sure if I had like a black, it would really show through. Maybe I should get a different type of Sharpie. But I can see it. I don't know if you can see it on your end. But I'm just following the line that I drew. Kind of like tracing, or what we learned when we was in elementary school. That's what I'm doing. Okay. You know what? Let's fold the other way, because I don't want Sharpie on my soap. Sorry guys, mistake happened. Let's do this again. We live and we learn, don't we? So, and it may be easier to follow this way anyway, but this will be in the mold. I don't want it on my soap. So, following the line. Yeah, that's way better. Way better. Easier to follow that line there. So we're just going to go all the way to the end of the paper. All the way to the end. Then we're going to do the other. You see? We got one crease. Now we're about to make this crease right here. Crease that. Find my little line. My table's not very long for this. Hold on, I'm about to get it, y'all. I'm about to get it. You see my line there? Can y'all see that? Let me see. That's what I'm about to fold against. And here we go. Going all the way to the end of the paper and all the way to the end on this side. Like I say, y'all, if y'all got a better way, please let me know. These are custom molds, so they don't come with the liner. Plus, I like to use this because I get the full benefit of the actual length and width of my mold. So my soaps are pretty decent size. I don't have an actual liner inside that's bulky. This is not bulky. So now we got to do this little short end here. So we got to put a crease right there. Let's open this crease of this paper. Now the paper hanging off the table, y'all, because I want y'all to be able to see. But we're going to find our little green line. And we are folding. Alright, putting that crease there. Alright. And now we're doing the other end. Alright. Finding our green line. And then putting our crease right there. Alright, so I hope you all got some scissors because we're about to need them. We are about to use these scissors. I just used some regular scissors, regular old, nothing fancy. Okay. So you see the creases that we made. We got a crease here, we got a crease here. So what we're going to do is cut right along this crease, right on it. Now we're going to stop when we get to our green line here. We're going to cut until we get to that green line. Because this is going to sit at the base of the mold. We're not going to cut this, okay? Here we go. We're going to cut one side right on that crease. Get your steady hand and get your steady eye. Stop right at the green. And then we're going to do the other side. Steady hand and steady eye. Here we go. Alright. Oops. I'm telling y'all to be steady. Right at the green. Boom. Alright, now we're going to do the other side. Let's do the other side. Okay. Same thing, y'all. Here go our green crease. Right up in there. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to cut along this and along this. Right on the line, right to the base. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. And here we go again. Here we go again. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell y'all right now that I can tell this side is gonna be a little too long, but okay, we're gonna deal with it. So I'm not good at telling y'all to cut off 8 inches, 5 inches, 2 inches. So I'm just gonna say we just gonna cut. Because I just tore it on the eye level. I'm just going to cut just a little bit because this is too long. Like I told y'all, I'm not the expert of this. And I didn't cut my flap here. I didn't cut my middle flap. Let's fold it down and get it out the way. Fold it and get it out the way because I don't want you accidentally cutting that. What I'm cutting is the size that's going to fold in. And you'll see as I go what I mean. So we're going to move that out the way. Wasted paper, what that is. Okay. You see this right here? We didn't cut that off. Leave that be for now. So we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Doing the same thing to the other side. Reverse, reverse. That's what I call it. I didn't make this side as long, so I'm not going to cut as much off, because you don't want to take too much. Remember, my flap in the middle still here. We're going to push that down so it don't get messed with. Okay? I'm just cutting off the sides that's going to fold in. And in just a second, we about to see what I mean when I say fold in. Okay, so now I can actually pick up my paper and see how it's gonna set in. Can y'all see that? I can see it. I can see it. I hope y'all can see it. So I'm about to get the mold and we're about to put it in here. Here we go. Alright. So I'm holding it in the middle. Let me move my camera over here where y'all can see. Hold on, y'all. I don't want y'all to miss out on too much. Okay, I hope that's a little bit better. Okay. So I'm going to show y'all this end first. Let's see. Because we got to get it in the shape of the mold to put it in. Okay, can y'all see that end? And this middle part that's supposed to be folded in, that wants to do its own thing, fold it back in. These end parts that we just did a little trimming on, can you see that? We're going to take these and close them up like a door. Like that. You want them to sit together. You see why I said it was too long? Can you see the end of the mold right here? You see the end of the mold? You see this paper, I want it to fold, but you see this is sticking out. So that's why I had to cut some. Because I'm going to cut a little bit more. Because I want it to really be able to fit snug, okay? Now mind you, not our flap, not the little flap. We doing the sides that we gonna make that goes along the side here, okay? Just a little bit. We're gonna do a little bit of this side. Just a little bit. Okay? And then that way when we close it up like that, it fits. You see how that's snug? That's snug. Now we're gonna do this end. Like this. Get in there. Now, we're going to close this side up and move this down where y'all can see. See? This is what I mean. Why I had to cut it. You see how this is hanging off right here? Right there? So we're going to cut a little bit of this side. Just these parts that go on the inside, on the inside here, on the side here, right in there. Not our little flap, but get back in there, little flap. I know you want to shine, but it ain't your time. All right, so we're gonna cut this a little bit, like that. If y'all hear my air conditioning in the background, y'all don't pay no attention to that. I'm trying to show y'all how I go through struggling with this lining. Okay, here we go. Cutting that. Okay. So now, look at that. It fits like a little glove together. So now we just got to get it in here. Ooh, Lord, let me have done this right. I'm trying to show y'all something. Don't let it be too long. Come on now. Come on. Don't let me look bad in front of the people. Come on now. I might have to cut y'all for a minute. I'm talking about y'all that's looking. I might have to cut action, take action too. Hey. Okay. I said in a good place, in a good vibration, Shonda. You said that, don't. Okay. Breathe. Okay. Breathe. Okay. Come on. Lord. Get in there. See, what I'm trying to do is get it snug at the bottom where it fit like a glove. I want it to fit like a glove. What time is it? Lord, I gotta pick my child up from school. Wait a minute. Okay, we got a little time. Okay. Fit like a glove now. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh. Breathe. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, y'all. I'm not gonna say that again. I'm not gonna say okay, y'all, now one more time. But I do believe it's slightly a little bit too long. So, and then, okay, so we just gonna make our little crease a little bit, just a little bit shorter. I mean, you know what I mean. Hey, I just need a little bit. I see where I went wrong right here. I went on the, never mind, y'all. Okay, it's just not, I made a mistake. Y'all still follow what I told you, but I messed up when I was following the marker. I messed up right there, following the marker. That was my fault. I followed the front part of the marker when I actually should have followed the back part of the marker. That's what messed me up. So now that means I gotta snip a little bit more here, because you know it gotta be snipped just right. I'm usually a better teacher, y'all. I used to want to be a teacher, but I see I'm not a teacher of all things. I'm not. So, okay. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Or am I just running my mouth? I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? Okay, this a hot mess. Y'all see why I said? Y'all see why? Hold on. Well, I'm gonna have to take a sip. Y'all got something to sip on? Ooh, and this just water, y'all. I call it sipping and soaping. And y'all see why I have to sip? Cause okay, y'all see. Okay, and it's just the lining. It's two things that bother me about the soaping part. This is one. I'm gonna show y'all the other one too in a minute. I'm gonna show y'all the other one. Y'all see why I don't like this one. I don't know, do y'all agree or disagree? Is this, or am I just making it hard on myself? I don't know. I don't know. Let's try this again, y'all. Here we go. I done changed the fold. Now y'all see why I be a little bit of soap in my mug. If my husband saw this, he'd be like, girl, this is a hot daggone mess. But he alright, he in here. Okay. Okay, y'all. So, we're going to put the, remember what I said. The little flaps want to shine, but it ain't their time yet. Get back in there. These little doors is what we trying to get right. These little doors, they got to come together and close. Now, as I put this in here, okay, y'all, it's set in there. You see it sitting in there. I got the doors. Okay, so I just need to do a little bit more folding. Look at this. This door way too long. Whew. Okay. Well, I'm just going to, you see this door right here? Right here? Can y'all see that? This one right here? I'm just going to cut a little bit of that off. Just a little bit. Because it's a little too long for me. Okay. Now, I'm just going to cut a little bit of his neighbor's dough. And I'm just eyeballing it on what I, you know, how much I want to cut off. I don't want too much and I don't want too little. Okay, so now we're going to press on the inside. Make sure that everything is touching the bottom. You see how I'm rubbing in here, making sure everything is in the bottom. Can you see that? Okay. Step whatever step we on. Okay, so now what we have to do is we got to take our scissors and go straight, hold this up here, go straight down this crease right here. This crease here, let me see, can y'all see? Let me see, let me push this down. Okay, you see that corner? And then we got that corner. You're gonna cut on both of them corners. Right down, right down. Boom, 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 boom. Cut down this one. And whatever you do on one side, you gotta do on the other. Okay? Got that? We're gonna turn it. This what, 30 minutes before I get to do the fun part. The fun part is actually making the soap. But I gotta do this part first. But you know what they say. You know, do what you gotta do before you do what you wanna do. That's how I go. This is what I gotta do. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna cut these creases here. Straight down to the mold. Steady hand, steady eye. And I ain't got neither one right now, as you can see the tremble in my hand. Oops, I messed up. Again. Here we go. Wait a minute. Okay. Look at that. Okay. Trying to be cute. Okay, okay. Y'all heard me tear that paper a little bit because I ain't cut far enough. Okay. So we got that part done. Got that part. So guess what? That little flap that kept wanting to get in the way, let's let it shine now. Pull it up. Pull it up. Make sure the bottom is flat. My little flap a little wide right here, so I'm going to have to cut down. And you'll be able to tell that it's wide because you'll get this little bend in your paper here. Okay. So look at there. That's the purpose of the flap. It need to hang over. Like that. It need to hang over. Alright, I didn't tell y'all was gonna need some tape, but get some tape. I got my tape. So I just take this, tear a little piece off. You know what? Let's cut this so I can get it on the wood. The hangover, I'm going to cut some of this hangover off. That way I can just get the paper and the wood. Can y'all see me? Paper and wood, just like that. Alright. I'm just going to cut this off. It's just in my way. There we go. Alright. Now, like I said, what you do on one end, you got to do on the other. You see that? Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Just look at that. You can see the bottom. All right, we getting there. We getting there. We getting there. All right. This little flap that wanted to shine when it wasn't its time yet, let's go and pull it up and pull it over. Pull it up, pull it over. There we go. Look at it. It's ready. Make sure it's snug to the wall. That way you can have a nice shaped soap. If anybody watching got some soap from me and it had like a weird curve to it at the bottom or something, it's because me and this mold, we fight. We really do fight. That's why I asked if anybody got any suggestions. Look at that. I can't. Let me know. Let's make each other better. Help me be better. I love good advice. We're gonna cut off the hangover. Cut that off. Alright. Get our little tape. Tape to the side. Get it all snug. Y'all see that? Get it snug. Boom, boom, boom. Now, the size is easy. We just gonna fold it down. Make sure it's good and flush. I said flush. Flush. However you say it. Y'all know what I'm saying. You want it on the bottom. Okay? And then you want to snug to the sides, to the side walls here. That way your soap will be a nice square shape. Okay, so now we got this snug, and about as snug as I can get it. We're gonna put some tape on the side. We almost done, y'all. Ugh. Come on, tape. Do me right. Ugh. Okay. All right. Let me let y'all see. I'm just putting some tape right there. There we go. That's gonna hold it down. And then we're gonna do the other side, because y'all remember, if you do one side, you gotta do the other. That's just like if you got more than one child. You do something for one child, guess what the other one gonna want? The same thing. They want something too. Okay, so this the other child. They want the same love. Let's give it to them. Uh-oh. Okay, y'all. What's going in this soap mold is gonna be some Royalty. That's one of my favorite soaps. Royalty is going in here. Whoever get this batch of soap, it might be a little strange shaped a little bit at the bottom, but you know, let's not focus on that. Let's focus on the smell, the cleanliness, the love that's in it. Cause yeah. Okay. Alright, y'all. Look, I think I got it. Y'all, can y'all see that? I'm gonna put the tape, then I'm gonna show you. Put the tape. Okay. I hope y'all was able to keep up. Look at that. Ready for the royalty. Ready for the fun part. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, ooh. So proud of myself. And I mostly stayed in a good, happy place, y'all. Mostly. Okay. Time for the... Wait a minute. I gotta go pick up my son. Then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do the fun stuff. Ooh, ooh, ooh. See y'all in a little bit.